IELTS Speaking Part 2. Cue card. Describe another city you would like to stay in for a short time. You should say where the city is, whom you will go there with, what you will do there, and explain why you will stay there just for a short time. Total time, 2 minutes, 120 seconds. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. State the city and give a general impression. 2. Where the city is and whom you will go there with, 15 to 35 seconds. Mention the city's location and your travel companion. 3. What you will do there, 35 to 65 seconds. Describe your planned activities in the city. 4. Why you will stay there just for a short time, 65 to 95 seconds. Give reasons for the short duration of your visit. 5. How you feel about the short stay, 95 to 115 seconds. Reflect on your feelings about staying there briefly. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Wrap up and share a final thought. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Introduce the city and share a general impression. Suggested ideas. 1. Mention the city, Barcelona, cultural hub, Mediterranean appeal. 2. Express general attraction, rich history, world-famous landmarks, artistic vibe. 3. Emphasize it's a short-term interest, brief yet meaningful experience. Academic vocabulary / collocations. Architectural heritage. Cultural magnetism. Temporarily immerse. Example sentence. Barcelona, with its unparalleled architectural heritage and cultural magnetism, is a city I've long wanted to temporarily immerse myself in, not for an extended stay, but for a brief encounter with its artistic soul. 2. Where the city is and whom you will go there with 15 to 35 seconds. Describe the location and travel companion. Suggested ideas. 1. Location, northeastern Spain, coastal city, part of Catalonia. 2. Companion, best friend. Shared travel goals, cultural curiosity. 3. Reason for the choice, similar interests, travel synergy, planning ease. Academic vocabulary / collocations. Geographical proximity. Shared enthusiasm for culture. Well-coordinated itinerary. Example sentence. Situated in the northeast of Spain, Barcelona is easily accessible from my country, and I would choose to travel there with my best friend, as our shared enthusiasm for culture and well-coordinated itinerary would ensure a highly efficient and enriching experience. 3. What you will do there, 35 to 65 seconds. Share key activities you plan to engage in. Suggested ideas. 1. Sightseeing, Sagrada Familia, Park Güell, Gothic Quarter. 2. Culinary experience, tapas tasting, market visits, food tours. 3. Local engagement, city walks, museum visits, art workshops. Academic vocabulary / collocations. Architectural marvels. Culinary exploration. Cultural immersion. Example sentence. During my stay, I would explore the city's architectural marvels, Engage in culinary exploration through local tapas bars, and pursue cultural immersion by attending interactive art exhibitions and walking historical city routes. 4. Why you will stay there just for a short time, 65 to 95 seconds. Explain the reason for a short visit. Suggested ideas. 1. Limited annual leave, tight work/study schedule, short holiday window. 2. Financial constraint, budget travel, prioritizing essentials. 3. Part of broader plan, multi-country tour, several destinations. Academic, vocabulary/collocations. Time-bound itinerary. Budget-conscious traveler. Logistical limitation. Example sentence. Although I would love to extend my visit, the reality of a time-bound itinerary and being a budget-conscious traveler would mean allocating only a few days to Barcelona, particularly as it's one stop on a multi-country route constrained by logistical limitations. 5. How you feel about the short stay, 95 to 115 seconds. Reflect on your emotions and expectations. Suggested ideas. 1. Gratitude for opportunity, better than not going, meaningful glimpse. 2. Mixed feelings, brief excitement, wish for more time. 3. Future return, preview for later full trip, lasting motivation. Academic, vocabulary/collocations. Bittersweet anticipation. Preview experience. Deferred gratification. Example sentence. Although it would be a preview experience rather than an in-depth visit, I anticipate a sense of bittersweet anticipation, knowing that the trip would serve as deferred gratification for a longer stay in the future. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Wrap up and share a final thought. Suggested ideas. 1. Reaffirm choice, ideal for short cultural stay. 2. Reflect on value, enriching even if brief. 3. End on a hopeful note, return someday, deeper exploration. Academic, vocabulary/collocations. Ideal short-term destination. Culturally rewarding. Aspirational travel plan. Example sentence. In conclusion, I consider Barcelona an ideal short-term destination, culturally rewarding despite the limited duration. And I truly hope it becomes the first step in an aspirational travel plan that leads me back there for a longer stay someday. Sample answer band 9. One destination that has captivated my imagination for quite some time is Barcelona, a coastal metropolis renowned for its aesthetic architecture, dynamic street life, and profound artistic legacy. It's not a place I intend to reside in permanently, but rather one I yearn to explore briefly yet meaningfully. Located in the northeastern region of Spain, Barcelona enjoys a strategic Mediterranean setting that offers both natural charm and historical grandeur. I would be accompanied by my closest companion, who shares a deep affinity for design, gastronomy, and global cultures, making us an ideal travel duo for such an excursion. During our visit, I envision a meticulously planned itinerary comprising visits to iconic landmarks like the Sagrada Familia, immersive strolls through the labyrinthine alleys of the Gothic Quarter, an indulgence in regional delicacies that reflect the essence of Catalan identity. Engaging in museum tours and attending local art workshops would further enrich the cultural dimension of our short stay. The principal reason for keeping the trip brief lies in the constraints of a compressed travel agenda, with limited vacation allowance and the intention to include multiple destinations in a single journey. Barcelona would serve as a highlight stop within a broader European circuit. Additionally, maintaining financial prudence would necessitate time-efficient sightseeing over leisurely exploration. Despite the concise duration, I anticipate the experience to be both invigorating and thought-provoking, as it would offer a vivid introduction to a place I have long admired from afar. Though fleeting, such a visit could function as a springboard for deeper cultural inquiry and possibly influence future academic or professional pursuits. In conclusion, even a short stay in Barcelona would provide ample opportunity for cognitive expansion, aesthetic appreciation, and personal growth. I see it not as a rushed getaway, but rather as a meaningful encounter, a chapter that may be brief in length, yet rich in intellectual and emotional depth. Teaching moment. Vocabulary highlights. Aesthetic architecture, strategic Mediterranean setting, deep affinity for culture, labyrinthine alleys, compressed travel agenda, time-efficient sightseeing, springboard for deeper inquiry, cognitive expansion, intellectual depth, meaningful encounter, grammar insights. Complex and compound sentence structures are consistently used to express layered ideas and justify opinions, for example. Though fleeting, such a visit could function as a springboard for deeper cultural inquiry and possibly influence future academic or professional pursuits. Modal verbs such as would, could, and may add nuance and reflective tone, showing hypothetical reasoning and intention, for example. Even a short stay in Barcelona would provide ample opportunity for cognitive expansion. Passive voice is employed to highlight experience over agency, creating a formal and polished tone, for example. Barcelona is easily accessible from my country. IELTS tips. Beyond surface description. This response doesn't just mention landmarks. It connects what the speaker would do to why those actions matter in a cultural, intellectual, and emotional context. Cohesion and coherence. The speaker uses abstract nouns, for example, legacy, dimension, inquiry, and transitional logic to guide the listener through time, intention, and reflection. Band 9 features in action. Unique and discipline-specific vocabulary that avoids repetition. Metaphoric phrasing, for example, chapter, springboard, encounter, to elevate the narrative. Balanced tone that integrates personal emotion with academic expression. Clear structural logic, supporting a full, natural 2-minute monologue. 50 academic collocations with simple explanations. 1 immersed in noise, fully surrounded by loud sounds. 2 cultural phenomenon, a notable cultural event or behavior. 3 embodied a sensory onslaught, represented overwhelming sights and sounds. 4 pulse of local culture core expression of community life. 5. Urban congestion, overcrowding in a city area. 6. Microcosm of urban life, a small area reflecting city dynamics. 7. Temporal alignment, happening at the same time as something else. 8. National celebration, a major public holiday or event. 9. Theatrical arena of interaction, a dramatic space full of human activity. 10. Auditory interference, unwanted sounds that disrupt communication. 11. Acoustic chaos, a disorderly and loud mix of sounds. 12. Spontaneous performances, unplanned public shows or acts. 13. Emotional stimulation, strong feelings triggered by surroundings. 14. Conduit of human energy, a channel through which collective emotion flows. 15. Layered soundscapes, many different sounds happening together. 16. Collective experience, a shared event involving many people. 17. Festive atmosphere, joyful and celebratory environment. 18. Environmental intensity, strong, overwhelming surroundings. 19. Social immersion, deep engagement in a group or culture. 20. Street-level vibrancy, lively activity on local streets. 21. Psychological saturation, mental exhaustion from too much input. 22. Amplified voices, voices made louder using speakers or microphones. 23. Multisensory, overload, too much input from various senses at once. 24. External stimulus, a cause of reaction from outside. 25. Public celebration, a social event open to the public. 26. Chaotic ambience, confusing, noisy, or disordered setting. 27. Dynamic interactions, active and changing human exchanges. 28. Ambient noise, background sound in a location. 29. Physical proximity, being close to others in space. 30. Localized intensity, high energy in one specific area. 31. Cultural authenticity, true and traditional cultural expression. 32. Unfiltered environment, raw, unedited surroundings. 33. Socio-cultural density, a crowded mix of social and cultural activity. 34. Communal rhythm, a shared pace or pattern in a community. 35. Auditory bombardment, constant and overwhelming noise. 36. Organic soundscape, naturally occurring mix of sounds. 37. Intrusive environment, a setting that disrupts concentration or comfort. 38. Human-centered chaos, disorder created by dense human activity. 39. Auditory saturation, total coverage of noise from all sides. 40. Cultural immersion, being deeply involved in another culture. 41. Spontaneous encounters, unplanned meetings or interactions. 42. Layered sensory experiences, many sensations occurring at the same time. 43. Marketplace intensity, high energy atmosphere of a busy market. 44. Environmental overload, too much happening in one space. 45. Rhythmic disorder, irregular patterns of sound or motion. 46. Public sphere engagement, participation in shared social spaces. 47. Urban dynamism, continuous activity and change in a city. 48. Social turbulence, disruption caused by active crowds. 49. Sensory-rich setting, a place full of strong sensory input. 50. Stimulus-driven response, a reaction caused by external triggers.